Do you know where the Amsterdam Canal is found?
Oh, really?
All right. Today I'll be sharing you the Netherlands, its people, its culture. I'm a big fan of the Netherlands national team, the national football team.
Cool.
That's why I research the Netherlands and choose the Netherlands for this informative speech. First, I'll tell you the country profile, then its culture of the people. Finally, I'll tell you the unique communication behavior of the Dutch. Let me begin with the Netherlands country profile. The Netherlands is one of the European member states, and according to the World Factbook 2013-14 publication, the CIA stated that the Netherlands is one of the most populated place in the world, in which 70 million people are living there. So, besides this, the people use the bicycle as a means of transportation. The Dutch is the official language, in which 80% of the people are Dutch. The Netherlands is also a liberal country in which marijuana use is legal. Prostitution is legal. It's amazing.
Wow.
Finding out all this information, and one of the in the healthcare field, euthanasia is legal in Netherlands, where terminally ill patients are allowed to have clinical days. According to the BBC News, I read an article 6 hours before. A mummified monk is found in ancient statue, in which this monk is 1,000 years old, and this discovery puts the Netherlands on top rank for the tourist destination places.
Wow.
Now I have informed you about the country profile. Let me tell you more about the cultural aspect of the Netherlands. With its diversified cultural aspect and heritage of the people of the Netherlands, it's the blend of the Europeans and the Asians culture that we see now in the Netherlands. The Netherlands has famous old artworks, architectures, musics, literatures, and also dances. According to the BBC November 24 news, the Netherlands is they describe the Netherlands as one of the world's classic traditional painters, and also they labeled the Netherlands as the land of painters. I also come to know about their magnificent royal concert orchestra, which distinguishes the Netherlands from the rest of the world. With this enormous cultural heritage, the Netherlands is one of the most tourist visited country in the world. Like the Canal of the Amsterdam, which was built in the 17th century, like the flower garden of it's one of the largest garden in the world, and the windmills also found in the Netherlands. Now I have told you about the cultural aspect of the Netherlands. Let me tell you about the unique communication behavior of the people of the Dutch. The Dutch give emphasis for their family, which makes them, which is one of the social structures. And like the rest of the Western countries, they focus on the nuclear family. So this give value for togetherness during lunchtime or break time, and they have unique attitude for their togetherness. The cultural values and norms shape the Dutch communication, interaction, and how they live their life. So the Netherlands is monochronic country, individualistic country, and according to the Great Hofstede Culture and Organization Software of the Minds, which is revised in 2010, it states that the Netherlands scores low on this dimension, that is the power dimension, which means that the following characters of the Dutch style, they are they are independent. They give equal right for all people. They facilitate and empower everyone. So the other intriguing part that I found about the Dutch is they prefer direct talk, direct communication, and they give value for honesty. And this helps them to build long-term orientation. Now I have told you about the unique communication behavior of the Dutch, and let me conclude my speech. First, I told you about the culture, about the country profile, then the cultural aspect of the Netherlands. Finally, I told you about the unique communication behavior of the Netherlands. So with this enormous culture and hospitality of the Dutch community, the country is the best place to visit as well as to live. So if you want, you can schedule and plan your summer vacation to the Netherlands. Thank you.